Okay, y'all, it's the first day of classes for us. We're both going into our third year of college, but you know, it's 9:12 a.m. I'm going to Principles of Microeconomics. Milan is going to biology, yes. I'm laying down in my bed, I'm reading my Bible. I'm reading Psalm 103, just the last section of it, because I've been breaking it up. Okay, so in my full cycle length, I'm on day 30, which means that I should have kind of low-key already started my period, but not really, since mine is irregular and I have endometriosis because there are cysts and fibroids on my pelvic lining. So I've just been feeling a lot of emotions. I just want to start so I can get it out the way. I have been PMSing for a while, low-key dealing with a little bit of PMDD too. So just wanted to let y'all know that, because the energy might be changing throughout the video. I'm gonna just be real with you. I feel an influx of emotions. So I will continue to stay praying though, and fervent in prayer, because I'm gonna need it.
Okay, y'all, it's dinner time. It's brunch time. Steak, broccoli, a roll, and rice with tater tots. You want to be in it? Sure. And this is Amia. Amia look like, oh my gosh, I'm a quinite. Woo! Wow. Okay, she got chicken nuggets, orange juice.
Okay, I'm about to put some press-ons on my nails. I'm currently shaping them. Whenever I am in between press-ons, like now, for example, just my natural nails, I always use a strengthener or hardener. This one is Sally's Hard as Nails. It just gives that glossy coat all the time until you're going for your next set, or if you just want to rock your natural nails. Now, how I apply this, I stated that I file down the top, and then I put builder base on. I haven't really used nail glue in a hot minute. Sometimes I'll use nail glue, like if one falls off, then if I'm going out somewhere really quick, I'll reapply it with that. That's my whole nail drawer, by the way. And then I will cure it under here for a while. Like sometimes I do like 3 sets of 99. It just depends on how tacky I want it. And then I'm gonna put, oh wow. Then I'm gonna put a top coat, not like that though. And then I always am going to end off with some cuticle oil, and it looks salon grade in my opinion. Guess whose nails are done? Mine's. The last time I had these on, I low-key got traumatized. I shook someone's hand and they said, wow, you have a big hand. Well, excuse me. I don't know. I didn't know that's how we greeted people like you. Okay. But yeah, so since I'm done and I put on like cuticle oil and all that stuff, focus on me. Focus. Okay, but this is on. It is currently 2:44 p.m. and what does that mean? Nap time. Also, y'all, one of my friends came by. She's here. I'm talking about my period. So I didn't explain this in detail, but like I was saying, I do have something called endometriosis, which means that there are cysts and fibroids along my pelvic lining, which causes me to have painful periods. I'm glad that my period comes because it's irregular sometimes. So when it comes, it lets me know, okay, I'm still on good tracking. And also, I'm just ready for it to be done and over with because I'm always in a lot of pain. So I have to take like inflammatory medicines and sometimes get steroid shots because I'm in a lot of pain. Like, I don't know how else to explain that. It's excruciating pains, sometimes up to 2 weeks before my period and during my period. So I'm just glad that it's here so I can get it over with. My method of choice is using a cup. However, I did buy like organic pads, like just the regular cotton, because I'm not trying to add to the cysts and fibroids. I've also changed my diet a lot since, you know, finding out that I've had endometriosis, which has been a couple years now. So it's been trial and error, but I have been cutting out a ton of a lot of sugar, and that has not only slightly helped, but it is more so just really helped with like my energy and things like that, which I'm so blessed for that. But yeah, I'm still going to sleep. Like, let's not get that twisted. I will be taking a nap, okay? And then I have choir at 6 p.m. I just woke up from my nap and I'm watching the movie The Surrogate. I didn't get far through before I went to sleep. Also, yeah, I am taking medication, so I'm a little bit more drowsy than normal, but you know, we gonna thug it through. You know, we are gonna thug it through. This is my agenda so far, and it's only Monday, so I need to knock a couple of these out.
I'm in class.
It is 8:13. I got out of choir practice like an hour or so ago. We went over Melodies from Heaven, and I think the song is like Everything I Love About Him. It's something like that. I had never really heard the song before, but I love the lyrics. You already know I've been doing this all day. I am very shy about my voice. I am no Mariah Carey, and I know that. However, I do know for a fact that I can hold a note and harmonize. And so I want to get to the point where I'm comfortable with projecting my voice, but also knowing that I am confident in what is coming out of my mouth. Because in a room I could sing, but in front of people I croak. How much I talk, that don't even make sense. I like my actual clothes still has like 15-ish minutes, but I set a timer because nobody likes having to wait for other people's clothes. So I'm be going to sleep with clean sheets. I feel okay. Like the diclofenac in the anti-inflammatory that I was prescribed, it's going good. Praise the Lord. So one thing that I will definitely say to any like college student, Christian college students specifically, be careful about who you date and who you talk to and who you entertain in college. Be it you're at a small college or a big college, online college or not, or just in school in general. Period. If you're in school, be careful, because I have witnessed firsthand, unfortunately, the effects in my own personal life when I was younger, like specifically in like middle school and high school, and even like a tiny bit earlier in my college years, but just also with family members. I have witnessed the like downhill nature essentially that happens whenever you make a love interest your idol. And so just be extremely careful. This is something that I think about a lot of times whenever I ask people, like, what do you want in a man, or what do you want in a woman? And they name off certain characteristics and they're like, oh, but I'll just settle for like 1 out of 5. Now I understand if you're like, I want a 6'7" man, but I'll settle for a 6'3" one. Like that, okay, that's different. However, I do not think that you should settle on characteristics that are oh so important to you. Like, if you're like, I want a Christian man, and then you start to get older and you're like, I feel like that's not going to happen, so I'll just take whatever. There are certain specific factors like that I would just say don't settle when it comes to stuff like that. Even if you feel like it's hard, even if you feel like God is listening to you, do not settle, because I'm telling you, whenever something is implemented in your life that is not right, it has the power to really traject you in places that you should not be, and really just essentially mess up your entire life. Like, think about when you get like a splinter or something in your hand or in your body, and like your skin is trying so hard to push it out, which is why it hurts, because it's not supposed to be there. Please do not let that be y'all whenever y'all are going into relationships. I'm not going to tell you not to date. I'm not going to say that. I don't feel like anyone should not be dating unless you know for a fact that like you need time to heal. But even then, you can also still heal and date. You just have to be wise. You have to be wise. You know, you should know you better than I know you. So I'm just saying, but yeah, be very careful as we're going into a new season in the fall, and just looking at new people, new things. People are not toys. You can't just shop on an aisle and say, oh, I want that one, but I actually want 3 of those and 5 of those. Be careful, because people's feelings are involved and stuff can get messy real quick, y'all. And again, saying that from experience. So yeah, I actually am gonna go back to like, you know, singing, because that's actually one of my assignments. Hey y'all, I'm outside. I actually decided to order food. I got something from this place called like Ballpark or something. They have pretzel dogs. It looks appetizing. And then I got a Sonic water, but I add strawberry fruit in it and like peach flavoring because it don't got no sugar in it. I know the strawberry syrup has it in there. I'm aware. However, I have a sad update. So I'm in pain right now. I would rate it like a cool 8 out of 10. It just wasn't what I was expecting, so that sucks. And it's hard for me to have faith during these times. However, God is still a good God, and he'll get the glory in everything. The lighting is not super good right now because I'm laying down in bed. It's like 11:04, 11:05. I'm in a lot of pain. I think in the last clip I said I was like in an 8. I'm in a 10 right now. I'm just not showing that because, you know, who just wants to go back and watch clips of themselves like being weak. Not that there's anything wrong with being weak, because Christ is made strong in our weakness, but like I'm actually in a lot of pain and I just don't want to see that while I'm editing. I have on a heating pad. I'm sleeping in a very awkward position. I took a melatonin because I just want to go to sleep. It's a lot of like sharp pains and just like, there's really no way to describe it in my opinion. I've never been pregnant, never given birth to a child. However, I do firmly believe that whenever I do give birth, it's going to be similar to this pain. It is excruciating. It hurts. There's a lot of pressure in my abdomen and in my vaginal area. And it's like, it hurts. I feel extremely overstimulated because I want to lay down, but at the same time, I want to get up and do stuff and be productive. But like my body is telling me like, you can't do that. Like you literally can't. It hurts to get up. It hurts to walk around, but it also hurts to be still. Like I'm in a lot of pain. So prayers are definitely accepted and welcome because this happens once a month, unfortunately. I was super happy to get my period. And then once it came, I was like, okay, like this is doing good. Like I had faith. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm actually going to be okay this period. And then it went downhill as I was going up the hill to get my food, which is ironic, but yeah. Good night, y'all. See y'all in the next clip. Hello, loves. It is 12:56 p.m. August 13th. I had a terrible night. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm actually sitting with the heating pad still on my stomach. I do feel way better, but let me explain a couple things. I can only take 3 of the anti-inflammatories that were prescribed in a day because I cannot take more than that. So yesterday I had already maxed out at 3. Like I usually try to take one in the morning, 1 midday, and 1 at night. So today I was just tossing and turning, couldn't get back up. Every single time I would talk or just like try to just like sit down and just like relax and breathe and just swallow, I feel like I had to gag. That led to me throwing up not once but twice. So that was annoying. And I decided a little bit before that, I was like, look, you need to take another anti-inflammatory since it's a new day. So I took one at 5 a.m. It was hard for me to even like swallow water. Like there was just a lot going on. It's a very uncomfortable feeling when you're already sick, but when you're sick and you still have to be cleanly, like cleaning up my throw up and like cleaning up blood, because be cleanly. That was hard. That was extremely hard. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The calf is gonna be closing soon and I have not showered or done anything like that. So I'm not going to the calf. I'm just going to like sit here, eat a protein bar or something because I really just need some time before I go back out today. I do have a 3 p.m. class. I do feel a little better. So I will be going to that. And I'll just take another pill like right before that class. And then I also am going to the movies today to see Inside Out 2. So I'm just praying that that'll just really help me because it's just what's the word? It's a humbling experience. Like to know that you're gonna be in pain once a month, every month, like throwing up, diarrhea, y'all. Like what? While I'm bleeding? Just stressed out, not wanting to get up or move because of how much pain you're in. Just feeling overstimulated because your body's in pain, but you want to do this and you have stuff to do, but your body's like, girl, I don't care. And then also just because of the fact that like I don't really normally show myself like crying or in tears, a lot of times, including healthcare professionals and other people, they don't take me serious. Like they don't think that I go through this once a month. So it's just like I have a lot of different emotions. The verse that I kept thinking about though is the one in Luke. There's a blind man and the disciples were bold. That was actually wild for them to do, but they were bold and they said, Jesus, like who sinned, this man or his parents? Like he's blind, like somebody had to sin. Because I guess to them they equated affliction with, oh, you messed up. Like this goes back to Job in the Old Testament. But Jesus was like, neither of them sinned. Not saying that they're not sinners. Like he just means like neither of them sinned to get him to be blind. He was like, this all happened so that I could get the glory, and then he ended up being killed. I'm not saying that if you have a chronic illness like me that you're going to be healed. Unfortunately, I don't even know for a fact I'm going to be healed or even going to be able to get surgery one day, because insurance is a whole other topic. But what I am saying is that whenever trials come up and whenever affliction is there, you have the choice to let it consume you, which I want to every month. I just want to let it consume me and just be like, you know, I'm not fighting. Or you have the choice to be like, okay, this is happening, but crazy stuff happens to other people all the time. So I'm gonna put on my big girl panties and keep going and continue to just talk with God and allow him to walk with me on this journey. So yeah, my next step is like to fix my bed and stuff, because, you know, just because I'm not feeling the best doesn't mean that I don't want my environment clean. And then I'm going to drink some water, eat something, and then go shower. So yeah. It's 4:03 p.m. Oh, 4:04. First meal of the day is Subway. I got a cold cut sandwich. Get some cold cuts. Okay, and then I got an acai bowl because I need something easy on my stomach. And also, I don't think I'm going to the movie, so that sucks. More than likely, I'm gonna be bedridden, so I'm taking the time to get my online classwork done, and I already scratched it off of there. Good morning, y'all. It is August 14th, 9:24 a.m. This is the fit. You can kind of see in the back. I forgot my loop, so it's giving wardrobe malfunction, and I'm going to microwave it. Going up at an exponential rate, and specifically in the DFW area, it's gone up by like a 5% increase recently, and 1% specifically within the last 2 months. Our prices to go up. I feel like instead we need to have a quality control. Okay, I forgot. I have an appointment, so that's actually where I'm headed right now. My phone's been on D&D. It's been blowing up.
Well, it's lunchtime. I put hot sauce on basically everything that I could, and I'm gonna put honey on my chicken with hot sauce and then orange juice. And then Bookie's at the table, but I'm not gonna show y'all her because she don't be smiling. And I'm thinking about signing up for the camping trip, but I'm not sure.
I decided to change my outfit. I do have on shorts underneath. My therapist gave me homework, so I am going to do that now, so just I can knock it out the way and have it done by next week, and that way I can just start taking stuff off of my to-do list board. Okay, y'all, I'm currently cleaning my reusable cups. I got like a 8-pack of these off of Amazon for like $4. Please clean the insides of y'all's straws and like Stanleys and stuff. If not, that's a quick way for you to get like fungus and like mold and just, it's nasty. I'm currently playing with slime that came out of the goodie bag from Leia's birthday party. It was in one of the vlogs I did. It was the last week's vlog. But it's cute. It's like galaxy theme. I'm still knocking off stuff off the to-do list, which is really good. And I'm trying to see about my health insurance at the moment. So yeah. It's 6:34 p.m. I'm currently writing a sample letter because I start my internship tomorrow with Prez and working in his office. So I'm getting that done, and then I'm gonna turn over and go play bingo. I keep rearranging this, but I am knocking stuff off and adding new things to the to-do list, which is good because I'm gonna be busy and productive, and I need to manage my time wisely. Also, I just came back from the calf. I did not take my dairy enzyme supplement, so my stomach does hurt, but the show must go on.
That's the aftermath. I did not win, unfortunately. And she won a TV.
It is currently 10:24 p.m. I want to be finished by 11 with this assignment. I'm already like a week ahead, which is great. However, there's always room for improvement. I'm eating a Harkin bar. It has like dates and stuff in it. I'm not big on like less calories. However, I am big on like lower sugar, and this doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. So I love those. And I haven't tried this one, but I still picked it up anyways. So I'm gonna finish this. It's over Black veterans in Vietnam. Really interesting. I love it so far. And it's actually a PBS documentary, which caught me off guard because PBS doesn't really show things like this anymore, but they could also add that like events similar to Nam don't really happen, so they don't have to do documentaries. Just interesting takes. Good morning, y'all. It's 7:40 a.m. I'm gonna go on a walk because that was actually on a to-do list for Monday, but I ended up not feeling well. So I'm gonna go for a walk. I have to be at Prez's office by 9:30 a.m. So I'm up pretty early. I just need to clear my head. I love walking down this area, especially now in the morning because it's quiet and no one's here but me. It's the perfect place for me to just relax before my day starts. I'm so confused. I can't tell if that is a bug or if it's just a stick, or it's probably a stick bug. That makes sense. Just got done eating breakfast. I'm heading down to go be with Prez for the internship. Always keep mints on you and go. Like I'm actually crying and begging. Like for real. I thought this was really cool. These are like the different names of the Hall of Fame people. Some are from Paul Quinn, which is a school I'm at. Others went to Bishop College, which has like, it goes hand in hand with Paul Quinn essentially. I'm womaning the front desk. We already have a project, which I'm excited about. I know we're gonna be pushed and challenged, but like that, I'm actually kind of like excited for that, low key. Yeah, it's gonna just be interesting to see me like have to balance the internship in 18 hours and like other extracurricular activities that I plan on doing. So I'm so excited. Definitely walking in an answered prayer to just be pushed and challenged by someone that I can tell cares about their passion, which is Prez, and just to be in a new environment away from like all the chaos and stuff that I grew up in. So yeah. Oh, also it's 2:17 p.m. and we had just got out of a meeting with Prez. So yeah. Y'all, I ate that spinach. Ugh, my senses just tingle. It was that good. That Salisbury steak roll and then French fries with ketchup. I honestly wanted hot sauce, but like I'm keeping it cool, and I didn't get no dairy because I don't have my pills, so I just kept it cool. And then orange juice with water. And who is this beautiful looking young lady? I gotta meet her. Hey y'all, it is 6:55 p.m. So I just came back from dinner. My stomach hurts. I didn't eat any dairy though. That's neither here nor there. Actually, it is here because my stomach hurts, and yeah. So I have an entire binder on stuff from Prez today. Okay, the amount of notes that I took, let's start with that. The amount of notes that I took, incredible, because Dr. Shropshire, who is an assistant to Prez, he let us know right off the bat. He said, look, y'all, I'm gonna be blunt and direct, which I love. Please be honest with me, even if it's gonna hurt my feelings, be honest. Even if I come at you a little bit, Prez, be honest with me. Honesty is the best keys. That's the only way that you can learn how to grow. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I've learned that time and time again in my life. He said he's gonna be blunt and direct, which I love. He told us, he was like, you're gonna be angry and frustrated, and he was like, I expect that. However, it's not okay for you to just lash out because of it. Love that he said that as well, because emotions are emotions. And most of the time, there's nothing inherently wrong with having an emotion itself. It's usually about how you carry yourself after you have that emotion. We talked about like kind of our schedules and things. We really had to be really flexible because things happen. We talked about some future things, some present things, some past things for the school. I like the group that I'm with currently, like the other interns that I'm working with. I said this earlier and I'll say it again. This really is a blessing, like an answered prayer for me, because I feel like I'm always like the challenger or the pusher. And my friendships are just different things. Like, oh, I feel like I kind of just push people to be like, no, think about this more, or like, look at this in a different perspective. But it doesn't really feel like I have people do that to me and make me uncomfortable and like make me like go out and be a great version of myself, you know, like a butterfly cocoon type of thing, you know, caterpillar type moment. I don't really have that. And so having that with Prez and Dr. Shropshire and eventually Paola, who was another assistant, I am incredibly grateful. So grateful that they see potential in me in my infancy stage of my career. Like, it hasn't even launched yet because I'm still in school, but they still see it. Love that. Come to the conclusion that I've already known this, but really I have to put into practice how I can manage my time wisely, because I am taking 18 credit hours and I will be working on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like from 9:30 to 5. So being on top of my work it's not a choice. It's not something I'm going to think about. It is something that I have to do. And it's not enough for me to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it done. No. What's the execution? What's the plan? Like, and especially because my goal is to only have to do schoolwork Monday through Friday. Now, in the event that something happens, like with the internship, and I have to work on like a Saturday or go to an event on a Sunday, I don't mind doing that. However, I really want to make sure that Saturdays and Sundays, I do everything in my power so that those are mostly rest days. If events happen, that is out of my control. However, schoolwork and stuff that could have been done on Monday, but I chose to do it on Saturday night, no, like that's type of stuff I don't want to carry that into, especially because if God cannot just trust you with doing a little bit of stuff, like if you can't prove yourself with just a little bit, how can you prove yourself with a lot? So definitely something I've been thinking about. I wrote down like all the things that I want to get done this week. It's a lot of stuff. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All of that is what I wrote down. And then this is just some of the notes I took today. There's way more in other notebooks and stuff. I wrote in like 3 different notebooks today because I was just going to a lot of different places. But I broke it down like what are personal things I need to do and what are academic things I need to do. And usually for me, what helps me is bouncing them off of each other. Like I'll do like a personal goal of mine, like working out or something. And then I'll do like, oh, history work. Go back to a personal goal like journal. And then I'll do something like work on Prez's project. Like that to me helps me to have balance. However, at the moment, I need to do some reflecting because something's clearly off with my rest, because I have more personal things that I need to do than academic. And so that's not like a huge red flag or anything, but I want to make sure that they're balanced. It's good that I have more personal and academic kinda, but at the same time, I want to get to the point where like they're even killed. Yeah, maybe that'll only make sense to me, but cool. So it's 9:21 p.m. I just spent 2 hours just essentially like looking at all the work that I wrote today, like all the notes, so that I could like re-jog my memory, and then just going over the like project that Press has to do with all the research for Highland Hills. I'm tired. I'm gonna give myself like a 5-minute break, 5 to 10, 15 max to decompress, and then I'm going right back into doing some more schoolwork. It is August 16th, 8:49. I have chapel at 10 a.m. So that's what I'm getting ready for, and I'm going to read my Bible. It's right in that corner. So yeah, and then I have my internship after. Okay, y'all, I'm wearing a skirt. It is 9:27 a.m. I'm gonna stop by and see if I can talk to a nurse really quick, and then I'm gonna go on to chapel. Happy Friday. He said, I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. I love like the nappy look with twists and stuff. I just love a natural look, like natural me, please. I love it. I love the new growth. I love all that stuff. I'm not saying to the point where like, you know, I don't know. It shouldn't be just like too far out looking like you don't take care of yourself, because you know that perception doesn't matter at times. But I just love, I don't know, I just love natural hair. I love it down. No one convinced me otherwise. However, I will still wear weave at times. I'm not saying that, but like, oh, love natural hair. I cannot see, but I'm done with the internship. It is 5. I can't even tell. My watch face, I'm shaking it like it's a rollie. Okay, my watch face is like no numbers. Cool, I know how to read a clock, but like if I'm in the zone, that's the equivalent of telling me like, oh, it's a quarter till such and such. My brain is not computing. Work is done, that's cool. Okay, I actually was not done because someone was calling me. Okay, now I actually am leaving the building. Work was cool. I love my internship. I love being pushed. It's amazing. I love prez. But yeah, okay, so now I'm heading back to go shower, and then I'm gonna go to the caf, and then after that I'm going to go to the block party for a little bit just to show my face. No, I'm not kicking it. No, I'm not twerking. No, I'm not doing all the things. Don't ask me, it's not happening. And then actually I don't think anybody will ask. I will hope not. Like, don't, whatever, that's not the point. After that I'm going to the movies. It's a lot that's going on. Couple things. So I did not film today because I woke up around 8:30, but what I do also look at the highlight, you know, on the nose right here, line lip. But I woke up at 8:30, but like I was trying to hurry up and go to the nurse's office to talk about my health insurance, but she wasn't there. Then we had to go to chapel, so I just decided to sit there early. Chapel was great. I love the music. The message was a little hard for me to follow at times, but I understood like the gist of where he was trying to go. What else? Then I had my internship right after, and lunch. Spent some time getting to know one of the candidates for a position here at Paul Quinn. They also had a hygiene drive, so they were giving out a lot of stuff. And then I'm missing something. Continuing to work on the research project. During that time, me and Milan also decided that we're gonna go to the movies, which is why, you know, very cutesy. This is a skirt. It's Nike, but don't be fooled. I didn't pay full price. Only paid like $8 for this. And I have this in dark blue and in light blue because I got it from Burlington. Let's have a rave party. Let's actually not, but I just like the shirt because like the rave party is not actually a rave party on here. It's just a cooking class, but there is a block party later today. I'm only gonna pop in for a couple of minutes because then we're Ubering to the movie theater. Now I'm about to go get dinner. Such an accomplished young lady. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
We arrived at the movies. I have a Topo Chico and I got pretzel bites. This is Milan's.
I bet she has rabies now. Get up. Hey y'all, we just finished the movie. Milan, what you rate it out of 10? What do you rate it out of 10? Talk about.
I rate it a solid 9.5 out of 10.
I rate the movie like a, what do I rate the movie? I rate the movie like a cool 9. It kind of blew my expectations. They were hunching a lot. But yeah, I feel like a good input would have been like, hey, if he got, like, you know, because he bit her. Yes, because like he bit her and everything. Like, why would you do that? But yeah. Hey y'all, it's Saturday, 11:32 a.m. I am currently laying in the bed. It is like 11:05, 11:06 p.m. on Saturday. I had a shower thought and I realized, I was like, oh crap. I don't have class on Saturday, so like, why am I even filming? But y'all still enjoy. I just woke up. I'm about to go to a volleyball game because my friend Milan is working it and because I just wanted to support. So yeah, a lot happened yesterday. A lot happened after I got home. Okay, I have an LCU shirt again, but it's still School Ed, and I like how they copied Schoolhouse Rocks. I have on biker shorts, and then I have on Crocs. Oh, you can't see that. I have on Crocs with an anklet. This is my breakfast. They're like fruit roll-ups, kind of, and then that is like, it just has dates in it, and dates are naturally sweet. I'm walking in to the volleyball game.
Ready? She's gonna give you your wristband.
Okay. Hey y'all, it is currently, I can't tell with this watch face. I don't know. It's 2 something. I ordered Uber Eats. Me and Milan are gonna watch a movie in a little bit to just relax. It is my utmost goal to make sure that by the end of the month, I have a schedule that only allows me to work from Monday through Friday. I mean, internship Thursday and Friday. Monday through Wednesday is me going to in-person classes and doing all my work online. I do not want to work on Saturdays, and I definitely do not want to have to work on Sundays. I know it's going to be a lot because I'm taking 18 hours and I have an internship. However, I have the utmost faith in myself, and I know for a fact that I can put actions into place and implement them so that I only have to do work, be it schoolwork or internship work, Monday through Friday. Also, I wanted to say there was a lot of stuff happening last night. A lot of stuff happening. One thing that stood out to me though yesterday, and I didn't even know the 2 things were going to correlate. I was in Prez's office and I saw a picture of Billie Holiday, and I asked him, I was like, Prez, like, is that Billie Holiday? And if you don't know about her, she was an amazing like jazz artist. She was a Black woman, which was really big during her time that she lived in like the 40s, 50s and stuff. But her vice was alcohol and drugs. And over time, that damages your body so bad. And I know for a fact, I've talked about it in my testimony video, but the picture that he had hung up, I could tell Billie Holiday didn't live past 44 or 45 because her body gave out on her. But in her face, her eyes, like it was very droopy. She had the alcohol in her hand. Like it was one of her last performances. And so I was just questioning Prez as to why he would have that specific picture in his office hung up out of all of her beautiful pictures that she encompassed in her lifetime. But he said that picture is a reminder not to allow your vices essentially overcome you. And that was just really important to me. And I saw that a little bit last night. There was a block party yesterday, which I kind of just like stepped into a little bit. Me and my friend Milan went literally for like no more than 30 minutes so that we could Uber to the movies. But that was cool. However, there was also another party at night. And like, you know, a lot of people are young. They don't know how to handle liquor or different things like that. And so there was just a lot happening. But I'm grateful that in my lifetime, even though I have been introduced to a hell of a lot of stuff, a hell of a lot of different influences, being just bad people, but also like substance, like drugs and stuff like that. But I'm so thankful that I'm in a stage right now in my life where my vices are not controlling me. Not to say that I'm not going to stumble in the future, but why would I even give thought to that idea? Like, you know, I see success in myself. And so it just made me think about that. Like, our vices really have the power, if we give them power, to control us, which is why it is so important in the Bible when it talks about having self-control over your tongue, over what you watch, over how you act, how you talk, how you walk, how you speak. Whew. It's some powerful stuff. And I'm honestly thinking about taking that picture of Billie Holiday and actually like printing it and putting it in my room or somewhere, just to remind myself every day that I don't have to continue to be a product of my environment. I don't have to get blackout drunk like what I've seen growing up. I don't have to, you know, smoke so much that I don't even know my left from my right. Like, I don't have to do that stuff. I have the choice to, but I don't have to. And so that was just something that really caught my mind. And then currently, I also started reading this book yesterday called The Sacred Search. It essentially is just talking about Christian dating and also Christian marriage. And so far, I've liked it because this author comes from the perspective that we don't necessarily have soulmates, but we have like S-O-L-E mates. And essentially, like, that's supposed to be talking about how like someone should be willing to like lay their life down for you if that's who you're gonna marry. And so like that's what this book is talking about, and I feel like that's gonna be like a really interesting take. And literally the bottom says, what if it's not about who you marry but why? Like, that is super important. But yeah, now I'm about to read my Bible because I just hopped up this morning and I did not spend time with God, and intimacy with God is what the most important thing in life, period. Additionally, I'm trying to switch to cleaner medicine, so I got this. However, don't be fooled because it's not like FDA approved or anything, but I wanted to show that because I get like a lot of migraines and stuff a lot. And with me having endo, it's just like, yeah, I'm on medicine a lot. So another thing as well, whenever I get migraines and stuff, I'm very just inclined to just like, you know, take some ibuprofen or something. But what I've started doing is checking my water intake. So like if I get a migraine, I'll first ask myself, did you drink a lot of water today? If the answer is no, I'm not taking pills yet. I'm going to drink more water. Then if it still persists at that point, I'm going to be like, okay, did you not eat? Like, what was it? basically what I'm saying is make sure you drink water and eat before you just go to like, oh, let me pop this pill or do this and that. Because sometimes it's just your body's way of saying, I need more nutrients, I need more food, I need more water, you know? So yeah. Not to say though, if my head is just pounding and I already did all those, I'm definitely taking an ibuprofen. Okay, I ordered from this place. I feel like it should be good because it's supposed to be healthier. I got a peaches and cream cake. I got Shake Shack. I got cheese fries and burger too because that one was free. But yeah, bone apple tea. The volleyball girls ended up winning the first game, which shout out to them. So we're gonna go back so they could play against another school. The first school they played was like Southern West Texas. I don't know. I don't even want to try and make it up. I don't know, but that's where I'm going right now. My hair is like this because I just got done washing my face and I just needed it out the way. So for this week, I would rate it like a 9 out of 10. There was a lot of like just exciting things, a lot of things that kept me on my feet, which I really like and appreciate. Because I love my downtime, but I also like to be busy. Like busyness helps so that I'm not idle, just sitting off somewhere like wallowing in just my thoughts and stuff. But also keep in mind, you don't need to be too busy at all times because love, when are you gonna rest? Like, let's think about that. And resting socially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, all the things, because there's different forms of rest. But yeah, so I love the week. Highlight was definitely the Billie Holiday picture I talked about with Prez, and then just like seeing like how my role is as an intern amongst the other interns and like our different personalities and different things like that. The workload also wasn't bad. Like I went into it with the mindset of like, I'm gonna get this done and I know what goals I have for my academics and I'm gonna ace them. And so I know that it's just the first week of school and like there's not that much work, but yes, there is. So I think I did excellent with that. Something that I definitely could have worked on this week was physical rest. Even with just like 30 more minutes or something, I could have had 30 more minutes in bed and 30 more minutes off of social media, which I'm actually going to be taking some time on social media. On average, I was probably getting like 7 to 7.5 hours of sleep, which is not bad, but my goal is always to get 8 hours of sleep. And so for me, it's like, okay, you definitely could spend less time doing X so that you can achieve that goal. So thank you for watching a week in the life of a Quinite, and specifically the first week of classes as a Quinite. Dang. Oh my goodness. I love y'all and have a blessed night. Bye.